reviews. There's so many wonderful testimonies. So excited to spend time with you, but I'm gonna pass the baton on to my friend Guy, who's gonna take you shopping next. Have a beautiful Sunday.
Hey everybody, and welcome back. That was quick, right? And we're ready to go again. My name is Guy. I'm gonna be with you for this hour. So let me tell you what's going on today. In about 5 days, we have our big Black Friday, right? You all know it, it's the biggest day of the year. What they gave me, and I don't know what I did to deserve this, but they gave me a sneak peek at Black Friday. It's a Black Friday preview. I have I think I have four of the best gifts, all right, at the best prices. Everything in my show is free shipping and handling. Everything in the show is 5 flex. It's amazing, all right? I gotta show you something. Y'all know in my top 5 gifts of all time is the Studebaker boombox, right? Well, they don't introduce a brand new color very often. Come here, look. This is the brand new one. It is called, are you ready? This is the teal. I've never seen it. You know, this is everything, right? You got quad speakers built in here, 2 subwoofers, 2 tweeters. You got the light show with all the lights when you turn the lights down. You've got not only FM radio, you can pop a CD in here. It's Bluetooth. It'll connect to your phone. It is everything in a music system. Let me turn it on. Let's take a little listen. Yeah. Almost sounds like Springfield, doesn't it? A little bit. Anyway, I'll turn that down. I am excited about that. I have that, plus I've got 4 other colors, rose gold, red, black, and it also comes in silver. That is all gonna be rocking this hour. So if you wanna get a sneak peek at our best deals for Black Friday, then this is the hour that you picked to join me. So thank you so much for being with me today. Something to start off that's really, really cool. And it comes to us from Coleman, and this is our Coleman Astrowatch telescope. I got my first telescope probably about 12 years ago. I still have it. I love it. It's very similar to this. I have a tripod telescope. It's not a Coleman. We weren't carrying that brand. It was our previous brand before that. I still to this day get so much pleasure out of that telescope. There is nothing on this planet, literally, that can prepare you for looking at the craters of the moon or looking at the rings of Saturn in real time. And that's what you get with a telescope. If you have children, if you have a partner, wife, husband, whatever, that wants to look in real time at things that are amazing outside of our own world, this is the way to do it. It's the gift, and I know this is kind of, you know, cheeky, but it's the gift that keeps on giving, and it'll last you forever. I mean, very few moving parts other than when you want to focus in on something. There's your little eyepiece. You're getting everything that you need with this. You get the tripod, that pinion focusing knob that I just showed you. Your mirrors are included. You get an SR4 eyepiece, okay? You get the finder scope, which is on top. That's enabled for you to quantify the field. So when you're looking at almost 500 magnification at the moon, it's hard to locate here on the larger part of the telescope, but on the finder scope, which is less magnification, it shows you like where in the field the moon is. Then you put your eye on this part of the scope and you focus in. I don't know how we're doing this at 59. I paid 3 times the price for mine, and mine is almost an identical telescope, $59.99, free shipping and handling, $12. Open up the world to you and your family. You will absolutely, what a great gift. Comes in a great big box. You get a CD to go with it. It tells you all about the planets. It is so much fun. And Joe Harrison joining me right now. Joe, lowest price telescope I've ever aired. And it's incredible, it really is. Welcome, Joe.
Hey, thanks for having me, Guy. And it's definitely one of the most feature-rich telescopes that we've ever offered. Like really the most powerful we've ever had. 468 times magnification. It's incredible. Not only can you see in your own backyard, but when you can turn, look up towards the sky and be able to see. Because we're talking about 468 times magnification at its max. You only need 25 times magnification to see the rings of Saturn. So, Guy, we're talking about really getting super close. Now, what I'm holding up, it's a lot of different lenses that we're giving you. So not everything's 468 times magnification. You start off as little as 50 magnification, and then you build up to it. These are multipliers where you get 1.5 times magnification, 3 times magnification. As you start to add them to your lenses, you really start to get closer to your subject and what you want to see. And I remember the first time we brought home a telescope, and we just went in our backyard with my kids. My kids have always seen, you look up, you see the moon. But what I did is I took my cell phone and actually put a video up, and I took a video of my moon with the lens. And for the first time, when you see the craters, when you see the valleys, when you see the largest impact, and here in the next month, the moon is going to be positioned where you see the largest impact crater, which is over 580 million years old. You're going to be able to see it right there with your Coleman telescope. And then when my kids came back and looked at me for the first time, they're like, holy moly, that's the moon. It looks so much better when you look at this through a telescope than when you're looking through an app, or through a tablet, and through a phone. And when you get this at home, there are a couple dates you want to remember. Because here we are going into December. December 7th and 8th, not only can you see the moon, but in the same shot, you're going to be able to see Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn all together. It's like they're lined up to one another just off the eastern edge of the moon. It is incredible, but that's just happening right now in December. In January, there'll be something else. In February, there'll be just something else. But the idea is you can now take your family, get them out of the house, and whether you're trying to look at birds or trying to look at the moon, guys, this is the easiest way and the most powerful telescope that we have ever offered from Coleman.
I love the first time I saw Mars, right? And you know, the thing about Mars is you try to pick it out in the sky and you look for the red spot, right? But you can't really see the red. You know, is it my eyes playing tricks on me? When you get it focused in this, you can see that red. You're like, oh my gosh, that is a big red planet. So cool. Oh my goodness. It is so exciting. All I can tell you is if you've got big kids, little kids, I don't care who they are, get a telescope. It is such a wonderful gift to give to somebody. And the first time they use it, you know, Joe has kids, I have a child, as you know. I never will forget the day that I got Danny outside and I said, Danny, come here, come here, come here. I said, you gotta look at the moon. And he's like, well, I can see the moon, Dad, it's up there. You know, typical little sawed-off punk response from that kid. I said, no, no, no. I said, put your eye in there. He put his eye in, and I swear to you, Joe, he stopped dead in his tracks, and he just looked at me with his mouth open. He was like, I'm like, that's the moon, bro. Moment. Well, because especially for kids, they think they almost don't think it's real, right? Okay, it's out there. You know, they don't understand that it controls the tides, and we wouldn't be here without the moon. The moon is the reason why we're here, having a satellite, having, you know, the gravitational pull, all that stuff, right? It's such a big deal. And to be able to see it in real time. Listen, anybody can look at a picture of the rings of Saturn. Anybody, right? And you look at them, you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. But part of you is like, that can't even be real. When you see it in semi-real time, because remember, with space, you know, the farther distance away, you're actually seeing things in a little bit later than they would be, which is like most of the stars you see in the sky have been gone for millions of years, right? It just takes that long for the light to actually hit our eyes, right? And that's what light years are. So if you see something 1,000,000 light years, that means that, you know, it takes that long for that light to travel from point A to B. When you look at things on your Coleman telescope, you're seeing things in relative real time. Like there's the moon as it is right now. I often get up there and I'm like, I'm seeing if I can find the American flag that we left up there. And it's such a kick. Or, you know, after I've been hanging out, you know, maybe at the end of the night, I've had a couple beers and I'm like, you know what, there's a full moon tonight. I just want to get out there and check it out. It's so much fun. It never disappoints. And I love, Joe, that not only can we use it, we've got the lens cap on here. That will be hollow when you open it up, or when you take it off. Not only can you see things that are up in the sky, it also is a terrestrial scope. So if you're a bird watcher, right? Or if you want to see things that are, you know, virtually miles away off in the distance, you want to see mountains, you can use this both ways, right, Joe?
Exactly. As you're showing you right now, I was just standing on the shoreline and there was a bird off in the distance and I'm able to get close to that bird, close to nature. We have a lot of bird feeders around our house and even squirrel feeders, and I can take this and now I'm able to get that close to it. And especially in Florida, there are also a lot of cell phone towers that have bird nests that are up there that you can go and look and watch. So beyond just the stars, you can easily find something just out and about. Just walking down a park or walking down the beach. There's so many things that are out and about with your Coleman telescope that you can see. But I also love that this has something, because normally when you look at the moon, you don't know if the moon is upside down or not. But if you're standing on land, you can definitely tell, well, that bird is upside down. This is what they call refractor scope. So it actually inverts the image, and not a lot of telescopes under a couple $100 have this, and we're giving that refractor scope to flip everything the right side. So now you're looking at everything just as your eye would see it. But the other cool thing about having this is that take your cell phone sometimes, and this is all I did. I take my cell phone and I'm able to put it right up to the lens, and you're able to take some amazing photos with it, because what you're seeing now is not just 2 times, not 10 times, not 50 times, 460 times closer. Now I know, Guy, you know how far away the moon is. I think you said it's like 280,000 miles away. You're able to get so much closer by now seeing this, but if you're using 468 times magnification, it'll take you hours to find the moon. But what Coleman has done is they give you this finder scope. So you first find that what you're trying to look for right there in the finder scope. And then you can add your lenses to it and get closer to it. And what we're going to give you is we give you a basic lens that puts on there that's going to give you a 50 times magnification. But then we also give you a 3 times magnification to get you closer. There's also a 1.5 times magnification as well. So you get 5 different lenses to be able to go from anywhere from 50 times to now 468 times. It really is the most complete set that we've had. So whether you are going to the backyard or you're trying to find the moon, you're able to do it. And the other thing, guys, this month in December, there are 4 storms that are on Jupiter right now. They look like massive, massive hurricanes. And you're able to see them now with the telescope. And the only thing you need to see, your telescope has to have 120 times magnification. We are at 468. Yeah. So now you're going to even be able to see those perfect storms that right now are happening on Jupiter.
We've had more expensive telescopes that are not as strong as this telescope. And I think Joe and I, you and I presented this maybe 1 or 2 times before, because I actually have I saw my old information with you. What I love about it is that you don't have to spend a lot of money. You get something that is amazing. You get something that is unique. All right, so if you're buying your kids all the same stuff, which is all video games and things like that, hey, listen, I'm not telling you not to do that. We offer those here. What I'm saying is give them something that they're going to have forever. Give them something that's going to leave them with lingering memories, things that you can share with them. All right, whether it's your kids or your grandkids, you will absolutely love it. And what I also love is the size of it. Now, you get a lot of, like mine but the tripod is very small, Joe. So I literally have to put the tripod up on a table when I'm outside. I put it on my outside deck. This tripod is tall enough so that your kids are going to be able to use it and you're going to be able to use it. And you're going to bring it everywhere you go. It comes in a big box just like this. Kids are going to be so excited when they open this up. And then there's a learning part, Joe, where you learn how to put the lenses together to get more magnification. That's my favorite part, because all of a sudden you're like, one day you're like, oh, that was a really great shot of that crater. You add another lens and you feel like you're in the crater. I mean, it is
You're dialing it in.
You're dialing it in. So it's an educational tool in addition to just being fun and great entertainment. Get it home. So on the end here, so this is what you'll be looking at. Joe was talking about this. This is how you basically map the field out. If you went full magnification and tried to find the moon with that, it's so blown up, it would take you forever, because when you move it, Joe, when you move it that much, it's basically like moving it 50 miles, okay? So So you use this, which is less magnification, and it actually gives you a bigger picture. Then you get down to refining it once you have mapped that out. We are very busy right now. It is free shipping and handling. Hey, if you want to get this for $39.99, brand new HSN credit card, $20 in your account. But your kids will be so excited, all right, when they open this up and they say, I will guarantee, and Joe, you probably would agree with me, probably the first gift they're going to get out there and try to play with. They're going to wish it was nighttime, right? So they could go out and watch the moon. But remember, you can use it daytime too.
Well, December 8th, keep that date in mind. The moon is going to have 3. It's going to have Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn all in one thing. Watch out for the CD2. This tells you all the stuff that's coming out. And even every single fall, this just happened a couple months ago. It's one of my favorite times of the year. There is a comet that is off in our southern horizon. It sits there for 4 days, and it looks like what you'd expect a comet to look like. You see the fireball, but you see the tail. It is perfect, and instead of looking at it on the app or pulling it up on your computer, when you look at it through that telescope and you see it in real time, it is just mind-blowing. I still remember the time my kids saw the rings of Saturn for the first time. The sun was hitting it, and it was all white, and they were blown away because you could see the rings of Saturn, and you only need 25 times magnification to do that. We are giving you 468 times magnification with the most powerful telescope we've ever had. So whether it's on land or you're looking at an outer space guy, this is the one. And the last thing I'll say is that one of our most famous astronauts in America, Neil Armstrong, he became interested in the stars because his grandparents gave him a telescope and he looked up to the stars for the very first time. We are in a space race. You never know what your kids are going to get interested in, but this is a great way to give them something off the couch outside and can spark some new interest.
You know, Joe, to me, it's like when I look at all the things that like Elon Musk is doing and all the space travel, you know, it makes me sit down and think about what's really important in life, right? I mean, video games, all this, what kind of car you drive, all that. What's important is to have an understanding of our universe and how, you know, here we are, these little people on this little place, and we take so much time to worry about so many things, when what's really important is knowing it's about future generations, right? It's about, you know, maintaining the health of the planet. It's about watching the other planets and learning. It's the best lesson you can teach your family or your kids, the best lesson you can learn as well. Get it home. It is only $59.99, down from $86, free shipping, only $12 to get it home. You will absolutely love it. Hey, Joe, while I got you there, you know, it is our Black Friday preview, and I know we got an amazing Today Special coming up from Trexonic. If you love your TV, well, imagine being able to take it anywhere you go. 14-inch with a built-in amplified digital antenna. Go ahead, Joe. We got about a minute or two.
It's incredible. They'll have, this is the biggest screen TV that we offer from Trexonic. You're seeing right now, it's not plugged in because there is a battery that is built inside that now gives me up to 3 hours of TV. So I start off my day in the bathroom watching the news. I can take it to the kitchen when the kids are gone to school. I can sit on that, sit on the porch and sip that morning cup of coffee. This will go anywhere that you want. Maybe you're not always in the back room doing your crafting. You don't want to put a TV back there. You can now do it. You see, it's small enough to fit on the kitchen countertop, but it's big enough to see, and that's my son and I were playing his Nintendo Switch plugged into it. You can take it outside because it also has a better, brighter screen than we'd ever have done before. Look how bright that is, even though it's outside. High definition screen that's coming with it too. You have that kickstand that is built into it. There are at least a dozen ports along the sides that you can connect all the big stuff on your big TV, have all those same ports right there. And guys, it only weighs 2 pounds.
Yeah, it's free TV, remember.
Take this anywhere you want to go.
Yeah, you got a digital tuner in there, so you'll get ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, Univision, PBS. You get all those stations because the FCC still sends those out free. The problem is we no longer have antennas on our house. So you have a built-in digital antenna built into this as well. And all the other features, so you can watch the big game outside. You can take it with you. It's rechargeable, Joe, so I can take it wherever I want. I've got hours of runtime. I don't have to worry about plugging it in. I mean, I can be in them as long as I've got, you know, if there's a signal out there, I can watch the big game, you know, because all those are on regular free TV, you know. You can do all that with a TV. By the way, it comes with the headphones, and it comes with a case. I mean, Joe, this thing is awesome.
And it's so many people, so many reviews, people love it because you're watching TV in a new way. Because we've amplified that antenna, you're now getting even further distance, even more channels. I now get about 25 channels. Last generation only got about a dozen channels. So now I'm getting more channels, I'm getting more flexibility, and it's really just that one time a year event.
What a great gift. And free shipping and handling, $60 off at only $28. You want to get a great TV at an affordable price, this is the way to do it. Joe Harrison, thank you, buddy. Good job today.
Thanks, Scotty, man.
All right, my friend. 774-233 if you want to order that Today Special ahead of time, because remember, this is Black Friday preview. So, all right. So y'all know I make lists, right? I have my top 10 list for holiday gifts. I have my top 5 all-time gifts that I've bought or purchased or given. This is actually in the top 5. It's our Studebaker. You know, y'all know my affinity for this item because I grew up in the day where people carried boom boxes around and enjoyed them. What's nice about this is you got the retro look, but you have all the updated features. Yes, it'll play your shiny disc. It'll play your CDs. Yes, there's a built-in tuner. There's an FM radio built into this as well. 4 front-firing speakers, so you've got the tweeter and the subwoofers on the bottom. You have this amazing light show that is built into this, which everybody loves. So front-loading CD. But here's where, as they say, the rubber meets the road, it's Bluetooth. So any music that's on your phone, any music that's on your tablet, you can play right here and utilize the speakers. Here's the other things I love about it, all right? 2-way power. I can plug this into the wall, play it all day, but what I love about it as well is it has a rechargeable battery. I don't have to buy big D batteries for this. I recharge it, and I get 4 hours of playtime. So if I want to take it out, I don't have to worry about batteries. I can do that as well. Old school telescopic antenna, old school grip here on the back so you can take it wherever you want to go. You are going to love this. It's a party machine. Now, brand new is the teal. We have never featured this color before. I'm getting to launch it, which I'm excited about because everybody knows how much I love this item. This is going to sell out before every other color. This is a Black Friday special smart deal, free shipping and handling, and it's $14 to ship. We dropped the price $20. This is the ultimate gift for you to give to anybody. The sound quality on this, I'm going to turn it up so you can hear it. So awesome. I'll forward it a little bit, please. That's just awesome. I love it. Music wherever you need it, whenever you need it. We're gonna lower our lights a little bit and show you the light show, but before we do that, let me go through colors. So this is the brand new teal. Nobody else has it right now. We have it available in the silver. It comes in black. It comes in the rose gold, and then the one that I own, which is the red back here. This is the one a lot of people love. It's just super, super cool. Old 80s retro with all new features. You will love it. What a great holiday gift. Let me introduce you to my favorite girl. Here she is, Lori Leland, going to take you on a little tour. Lori, what about that new color?
Yeah, oh my gosh, teal, right? They knocked it out of the park. It's so cool. And I know you love this as much as I love this. You own this guy. What a great gift to give this holiday season coming to us from Studebaker. It's so retro. It's so cool. It's so nostalgic. And you know what they did back in the 80s really well? Right? They did portable music where you could grab that boombox, you know, throw it on your shoulder, take it somewhere with you. And like you said, this is that true all-in-one. So you have your FM radio with FM tuning dial built right in, and you're going to love that great little analog. So all you do is tune your favorite radio station, right? And then you have that front-loading CD player. Mine's spinning. Yours is spinning there in the studio. So cool. All you do is just open that little door right there. It's going to auto-load for you. And a lot of us do have our music trapped on CD. I'm on the thrifty side, guys, so I don't want to have to rebuy all of my music that I have on disc digitally. I don't want to do that. So for me, being able to pop in a disc is so much fun. And all my Christmas music practically is on disc. So this is great for that as well. And then, like you said, Bluetooth speaker. So wirelessly connect your phones, your tablets. You're going to be able to now stream music through these incredible speakers, and then tons of additional features and functions here, including that gorgeous jumping equalizer that jumps in time with the music. The sound quality, like you said, is out of this world good. So I'm listening to Carol of the Bells right now. This is kind of a lower volume song. I can crank the volume if I want because it's 10 watts. But let's advance to our next song here. I mean, you have so many fun things that you're going to be able to do with this. Listening to music, jamming out with the family. Like you said, full, rich, bold sounds. I mean, it is impressive. And then the thing that you said just a moment ago, so incredibly important. No, you don't have to buy batteries for this. When my husband first saw this one, he said, oh, I love it. It's so cool. My son is obsessed with the lights. It's so beautiful. But am I going to have to spend a lot of money on C batteries or D batteries for this one? You don't have to do that. There's a built-in rechargeable battery. We include the wall outlet cable. Just plug it in for endless entertainment, unplug it, and bring it with you on the go. Like you said, up to 4 hours of music and fun on a single battery charge. So this is so great. Sit outside, enjoy the weather, go tailgating. This will be a conversation starter when anybody sees it, for sure, guys.
Yeah, all right, so I will tell you, we're already down to 900 if you want to get it in teal. That may seem like a lot, but let me just tell you, it's not, all right? We will sell 1,500 of these in an airing. So when you hear about 900, it's not a big deal. We're okay in some of the other colors. Red has always been my favorite. I just think red is great. Black is a great color. This is probably the most original. You know, when they first came out back in the in the mid-70s and 80s, you really only had two choices. You either got silver or you got black. But so if you want to be purist and you want to get like the old school, then go those colors. My boy Keith is getting ready to turn the lights down for me, so we're going to lower the lights because Lori, I guess I'll hold up the new teal one. When you see the colors of these and you see how incredible they are, I'm going to turn this one on just to get some music playing. And you can go lower if you want, Keith. Yeah. You've got this equalizer, which synthesizes with the music. I'll turn it down a little bit. But I mean, come on, look at this thing. What? That is completely awesome. So watch now, the synthesizer goes down. Listen to that beautiful music. Oh, and now we're playing that on CD. Remember that you could use this as a Bluetooth, so you can use your phone music. You don't have to plug anything in. It's a pretty song. You don't have to plug anything in. Oh. Here, we'll listen to it. Please won't you hurry up tonight? I'm waiting by your lake, hoping you got a little Christmas gift that's gonna make me smile. That's a great song. All right, I'm gonna stop it. All right, so you get the idea. As soon as I kill it, you see the little equalizer bars go down. I love the shot of all of them going off at the same time. If you want to we are extremely busy right now. We've already over 400 people have picked them up. So we're getting very limited. Red, rose gold, black, silver, and of course the brand new teal is available as well. I love the fact that I can charge these up at home and take them out for 4 hours. So if you're going somewhere, you know, maybe you're going to the ice skating rink and you want to play Christmas carols, you can take it there. All right, you're taking it to the park. You know, you're taking it on a picnic somewhere, wherever. You can take it wherever you go and you can still listen to your music. It's great at a party. It's great anywhere. I love mine. As I said, Lori, top 5 all-time purchases for me was when I bought my first one. It's so much fun.
It's a top seller. I mean, I think we kind of lost count on how many we've actually sold of this particular model. This is the most popular Studebaker. And you know, we have tons and tons of other models, super popular, always customer picks. This one, oh my gosh, it is a runaway hit. And I've just gone ahead and lowered my studio lights a little bit too, so you can see your FM tuning dial right here is all backlit and glowing. There's a blue LED light inside. You also have backlit speakers. So 2 woofers, 2 tweeters, all backlit and glowing. Like you said, you've got that equalizer that is moving in time with the music. My little 7-year-old boy, Landon, he is obsessed with this because he loves the music, and then he loves to be able to jump in time and dance with the music and the light show that's going on. Now, if you want to conserve battery, you're going to be able to turn off that light show if you want to, but I think that's a lot of the fun right here. You have tons of cool dials and controls on the top. You'll be able to adjust the sound quality with treble and bass adjustments. You have all of your buttons and controls right here that operate your CD player, Bluetooth wireless streaming, but then right over here, Guy, you have an auxiliary port, so you can plug in those older, maybe MP3 players if you want. If you have something that doesn't have Bluetooth, you're going to be able to plug it right in. You even have a headphone jack as well. You can drop down that handle if you're not using that and just sit this in your kitchen, beautiful in your living room, great for on the go. You have that telescoping multi-directional antenna as well to pull in your FM channels. Great for emergencies too, Guy. We're always told we need a battery operated emergency radio. Well, if you keep this guy charged with those built-in rechargeable batteries, you could get information with inclement weather, evacuations, that type of thing if you need to as well. But I love it. It's about 7.5 pounds. Super high impact with the visual and the 10 watts of power. Relive your old music, enjoy your music past, present, and future with Studebaker. They do such a great job at these retro designs, and this one, I'm with you, it's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, I just wanted to show everybody the controls because it's, you know, a lot of times now, you know, when you get things new, they kind of limit it down. They're like, okay, we're gonna make everything compact. With this, you want a lot of controls, right? That's part of the experience of having a boombox is fine-tuning everything. So you are getting a treble, bass, and balance button, which are right here. This is your master volume. All your regular, you know, buttons that you would use to access your CDs. All the little bells and whistles and switches. You can actually plug in headphones. There's a headphone mic over there. The whole thing weighs, it's about a little less than 10 pounds, all right? The front of it, you see you've got 4 different speakers. You've got 2 tweeters and 2 subwoofers built into this. There's your little equalizer. You'll notice no place for batteries because you don't need them with this. It's rechargeable. So you can use it, charge it, take it 4 hours anywhere you want to go. You will absolutely love it. And remember, when you're home, you can always plug it in. I am down to just about 900 remaining in the teal color. So if you want teal, don't wait on that. And I don't think there's another airing of this today, Lori. I think this is our only airing.
No.
Red, always the most popular. I have available in all the other colors. If you're looking to give somebody a great gift, oh, let me tell you. And let me tell you, that teal, that's a great Christmas color. Lori?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like a tealy green.
Yeah, they did a great job with it. It really pops, right? It's so cool. Like, it just looks retro. Although you're right, the traditional boomboxes were all kind of like black or silver. So now you have a lot more personality between the rose gold or that teal, the gorgeous red, or go with the classics. They're all incredible. And then for the first time ever in our exclusive bundle, we're also including a $20 voucher. We've never done this before, Guy. You didn't get this when you purchased. I didn't get this when I purchased. This gives you access to the world's largest independent record store. I was talking to Callie yesterday. She said she and her son Tristan went into Amoeba Records in Los Angeles, and it was like this big deal store. So you have access to unbelievable CDs, vinyl, whatever you're into. You have $20 free to spend. So this is a gift. in and of itself, this voucher that you're receiving right here, you can go do some fun shopping for the music that you care about. And again, we all have CDs, right? So many of us have these shiny silver discs with music trapped on here. We have no idea how to play it now. We haven't had players for them, most of us, in a long time. Pop it right in. It's going to auto load, and right up here there's an LCD screen. It's going to show you how many tracks you have. This is 20 track programmable, so you can listen to your tracks in the order that you want to, repeat songs, skip through songs right here with the buttons and controls. And then Bluetooth. It is a really powerful, really impressive Bluetooth speaker. So maybe you have musical services you like to enjoy on your phone, whether it's iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify, or you just have music stuck on your phone, and we all know the speakers on your phones are like terrible, right? All of our phones and tablets sound awful. You can just wirelessly stream music through your brand new Studebaker. I mean, this one is one of my all-time favorites because of the way it looks, because of the way that it sounds. And Guy, what a great gift. Can you imagine when someone gets this giant box that they're receiving from Studebaker, opens it up and sees a retro nostalgic 1980s style boombox, but with all the most modern features? I mean, I think their heads are going to blow up. I think they're going to be so excited.
Yeah, no, without a doubt, Lori. And you know, when you actually take it out of the box and you hold it, there's like a minute there where you just stare at it and you're just like, oh my gosh, I didn't know they made these anymore. And you fall in love with it all over again. But it's wonderful to have Bluetooth because we all have our phones and we have our tablets and we have our music on there. I've got SoundCloud, so I've got all these holiday music. I have all my collections. I can utilize this as the speaker for because regular, your phone doesn't have a decent speaker, so I can utilize this to broadcast all my favorite music. We are down to about 870 of the teal if you want to get that. I'm okay on the other colors, but remember, now's the time to shop. Do not wait, as I've said to you before. Shipping issues, we want to make sure everybody gets their gifts in a prompt fashion. So make sure you write down the item number 763895 if you want to pick it up. Brand new teal, silver, black, red, and rose gold. Lori is sticking around for the Mophie because now we got a way to charge all your electronic devices. Not only that, got a way to start your car, your truck, or your SUV. You will love that. I want to do one promotion. I wanted to make a pick in this show, but everything is such a great, it's just a great item. It's tough to pick one. But if you've never owned a shredder before, today's the day to get yourself one, all right? The most affordable shredder I think we have available anywhere, and this is the 90-sheet auto shredder, so you can actually put 90 sheets of paper in there, so that's like your entire tax return. That's, you know, your old one that you want to get rid of, and you can shred that. Bills, receipts, credit card information. If you don't own a shredder, this is the way to go. What I love about this one is the size of it. It's not a big jumbo shredder. It's perfect for everybody that does their work at home or runs a business out of their home. And you need to shred, all right? Not only is it better for the environment because you're compacting all that waste and recycling it, but you're protecting your identity. So many people get their stuff stolen out of trash bins, whatever. It's got a 3.5-gallon bin underneath, so that'll take all the stuff up. And look at our deal. Pat, is that right? It says $157. We're getting it for $99 today. I'm buying one. You know, I had my last shredder for 8 years, and it finally went on me. I need a new shredder. I'm gonna buy one of these today. Now, at that discount with free shipping and handling, by the way, these are not cheap to ship. Do we still have the marble, Pat? Is that available? Okay, extended delivery. All right, because I like that marble. All right, anyway, that's coming up in a little bit, but let's continue on with my girl, Lori, and let's talk about Mophie. So, again, another awesome deal. This Mophie, every day of the week, we sell it at $167. We are down to the final sort of quantities for holiday. Dropped it and gave it a ridiculous, almost a clearance price. This is the #1 brand out there when it comes to power backups and batteries to be able to charge your phones and tablets and all that stuff. But this also has a little secret that it'll also jumpstart your car. Can you believe that? Even has a big floodlight in there. It will jumpstart your car, comes with its own jumper cables. All you do is bring it over to the car if it won't start, plug it in. You can't make a mistake. It won't work unless you put them on the right terminal. You give it a sec, and you start your car. I mean, that is so brilliant. If you've got kids away at school or whatever, you will love this. It does a whole bunch of other different things. There's 2 USB ports so you can plug in all your electronics. You can charge 2 items at the same time, which I love. 760029 on sale. How much is that? $80 off? $90 off. Almost $90 off. So about 55 to 60% off with free shipping. Lori, what a great day to pick up a Mophie, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this price before. And this is the Mophie Max. Mophie Max. So this is the most powerful Mophie that Mophie makes. and it's exclusive to us here at HSN. And like you said, Guy, #1 top-selling charging brand found in the high-end stores like the Apple Store. And you know, if Apple trusts a charging brand to charge the Apple devices, you know it's a very, very high-end brand. So what you're getting here is the Max. This is 55,500 milliwatt hours of power right in the palm of your hand. So what that means for you is basically take your cell phone and charge most of them on average about 4 times before you have to plug in your Mophie again. You have tons of functionality here. 2 rapid device chargers right here with those USBs. So plug in your phones, your tablets, like I'm doing here on the table. You'll be able to plug in your Bluetooth speakers, your beauty tools, whatever it is you need to charge, your wearable devices. I've got my Fitbit right here. You're gonna be able to charge quickly. This is 2.4 amp technology. Most of the chargers out there are 1 amp. So this is nearly 2.5 times faster charging, so you can get your phone charged, use your phone while you're charging. We love that, right? You also have your built-in flashlight. So super bright LED flashlight, red light, and even blinking SOS light in case of that emergency situation. And then check it out over here on this side. Outlet, an actual wall outlet, 65-watt AC outlet. So you can plug in your laptop. You're going to be able to plug in, you know, any of the devices that you need to, like a lamp maybe in a power outage situation. This is going to be brilliant for you. So I just plugged in my little lamp right here. And look, now I can walk around with my lamp if the power goes out in my home. I mean, this is what we are talking about in terms of being incredibly, incredibly powerful, very practical, and very, very useful. And then what happens if your car dies? Like you said, this is something Mophie is so excellent at. They're going to create for you the opportunity to be able to jumpstart your own car. If you thought you could never do it, I didn't think I could ever do it in a million years. It intimidated me, it freaked me out. But you don't want to have to pay for that roadside service. How long is it going to take for them to get there? It could be such a hassle. With Mophie, you're getting these spark-free, non-intimidating jumper cables. They only fit in one way into the Mophie. So like you said, you cannot screw this up. All you do is clip on black to black on your car's battery, and you can just experiment. Make sure, you know, you take your time and try to do it. And if you do it wrong, nothing bad happens. You connect red to red, even on the bolts, works fine. And then because this one has the built-in screen, Guy, it's going to tell you how many volts your battery is. If your car battery is less than 12 volts, it's not going to start. So all you do is push the button right here. You're going to get a solid green light, jump in your car, start it, and drive off. I mean, I can jumpstart cars now in 2 minutes. I've been able to help neighbors, friends. We saw a couple stranded in a parking lot. I had my Mophie. You don't need 2 cars to do it. You don't have to deal with those big, clunky, you know, greasy, old school jumper cables anymore. I don't even know if people carry those anymore. This is empowering. And guess what, Guy? You can actually jumpstart your car over 80 times with the Mophie Max before you plug in the Mophie and recharge it over and over and over again. So this is a great gift to give this holiday season, something that you're going to use all the time to charge devices in, you know, all day, every single day. Or if you're out in the car, you're going to be able to jumpstart that battery on the go as well.
What does it cost you?
Hey,
Lori, what does it cost you to call a tow truck? Right? What does it cost you to call a tow truck to come, or try to get your kids to come out on a snowy night to go out there and help you jumpstart your car with their car? You don't want to do that stuff. You want to do this. This is so safe. And look at how big it is. I mean, this is essentially, you know, this is like a car battery, all right? Only look at the size, all right? Now, remember, your car battery starts your car hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. This will start your car with, like we said, up to 80, 90 times. So you're getting basically a smaller version of the battery that's in your car that also will charge up all your other devices. You can even plug a lamp into there if you wanted to. You can plug your computer in. There's your USBs right there. I love the fact that it also has a spotlight on the front. And it even has emergency on there. I don't know if you can see that. That's shining red. So you can see that. Emergency flasher. Can you imagine, like, if you're stuck somewhere and you need a spotlight or you need flashers, you know, you're pulled off into a ditch on the road and you need somebody to come look, you just put this on the roof of the car, right? Honey, I'm stuck somewhere. Look for the flashers. All right, that's actually blinking SOS right there. So it is brilliant. I love also, Lori, that all the directions are right on the bag. So put this in the glove box. There is everything that you need to know as to how to use it. If you're charging a laptop, if you're jump starting a car or an SUV, it's so easy. And by the way, the cables, which are in here, are the easiest thing you will ever use. I know Danny has used them a couple times on his Subaru. All you do is you essentially plug this into the Mophie. You go over the 2 terminals. and you put it on. That's it. You get in your car and you start it, because you're getting that extra juice that takes you over the top so that you're able to start your car. I've never seen a price like this on a Mophie. I know that I may buy one just because I can't believe it's discounted at this price. And maybe I'll give it to my brother. I'm trying to figure out what to get for everybody for holiday gifts. You know, I do the gift guys on Gift Guy on Saturday. This is a great gift to give to anybody. You can give it to a guy, give it to a gal, young or old. If your kids are in college and you're worried about them driving, it's so nice to have a battery backup. Get it home. The item number is 760029. If you want to get it a little cheaper, $20 with a brand new HSN credit card makes the price $59. You'll still get free shipping and handling. All you have to pay is a little bit of tax, and there's nothing we can do about that. But anyway, at this price, Lori, I would buy a couple of them, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I think when we launched this, I don't know if you remember, but I think it was almost twice this price. So to be able to get it, like you said, that great carrying pouch comes included. Here's how you charge your laptop. Here's how you jumpstart your car. I was terrified. The first time I did it, Guy, I had no clue what I was doing. I hooked it up all wrong. Guess what? Nothing bad happens. There's no explosions. It just blinks red. Tells you basically, try again. It's okay. So it's really, really empowering to be able to jumpstart your own vehicle. And again, super, super powerful, 1.5 pounds. So this is so easy, carry it from room to room. I take mine into my bathroom with me because I have these beauty tools and devices that need to be charged, but I don't have those fancy USB outlets. I keep hassling, bugging my husband for that. That's not going to happen anytime soon, he said, because he's flipping houses. So I'm using my Mophie in every room of the house, and I know you're going to use it all the time. No more fighting over outlets or having a cable long enough to reach behind the couch to plug in your phone. You just plug your phone in and start using your phone almost immediately. So it's delivering that charge. And this is smart charge technology, because this is Mophie, top selling charging brand in the country. Very high end, very impressive if you're gifting this to somebody, but it will never fry your devices. So you never have to worry about it, messing up one of your super high end, super expensive devices. You have an actual AC outlet. So I love that, because we get a lot of power outages here in St. Pete, Florida, and my son has asthma. So we have to do the breathing treatments with the nebulizer sometimes. So to be able to have an actual wall outlet where we could give him a breathing treatment in a power outage, oh, for me as a mom, that is incredible peace of mind. Being able to plug in a lamp, being able to plug in a fan, being able to plug in a TV for the tailgate. Can you imagine having a full-size TV, just a flat screen TV that you plug right into your Mophie for hours and hours of power on that device, and then charging everything as well? I love it. Look at this. I can walk around with my little portable lamp here. How cool.
You know what? It's such a peace of mind thing for me. It's like because when I bought it for Danny, my son, I was like, he'll have it, right? No matter what, whether he needs to charge up his phone or whatever it is. If his car dies somewhere, and he travels through Alligator Alley here, right? You do not want your car to die in the middle of Florida, all right? Whether you're going through the Glades or you're going through Alligator Alley or the Beeline, Expressway, those are all like, you're out in the middle of nowhere, and you really could use this. So don't forget to get it home. I have it available in all these colors. We have it available in the purple, the rose, the platinum, or the blue. Everybody will get the charger. Remember, you recharge this over and over and over again. It's not a one and done. You use this over and over and over again. It's a battery that you recharge that charges up all your other batteries. The item number is 760029. Lori, wonderful job. Thank you, darling.
Great to see you guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, my pleasure, our pleasure. All right, if you'd like to get that free shipping and handling, look at that discount. Great, great deal. All right, really quickly, I am gonna walk over. We have a Today special that is coming up on Saturday. All right, this is a big time one. How would you like to get two, not one, but two computers with Office, 14-inch from the #1 brand anywhere, HP. These are StreamBooks, which everybody loves. Can't get a virus. You get both of them in S mode with technical support. Two computers for $599. That's $299 each with free shipping and handling. So get one for you, get one for your kids, get one for your hubby, get one for your partner, for your wife, whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend. They will love this. They have 4 gigs of memory built in. All right, you have an 11-hour battery life on these. 11 hours. And they already have Office. They weigh 3 pounds. They are beautiful. Everybody that orders will get 2. You get all the support that we offer. 365 tech support is included. So a whole year if you have any questions. You see the colors are available right there online if you want to purchase them. You can pick this up at FlexPay for $120 with free shipping and handling. All right, if you got an HSN credit card, you can also take advantage of that offer as well, 12-month VIP financing for $50. Two virus-free office computers from HP for $50 a month. All right, can't beat that deal. 787-274 is the item number if you want to pick those up. All right, we have our last item in the show, very, very excited. And I'm gonna buy one today. I had my past shredder for about 8 years. I lost it about 1.5 years ago, and I've not purchased a new one. I just forget to do it. And I haven't aired one in a long time. Plus, they can be expensive. They can be upwards of $150 to $200. So I saw this today, and I'm like, and it's from Embassy. And Embassy is responsible for the bulk of the shredders on the market. They're a great company, and I think it's perfect size, too, for me, right? I don't need one that's a big jumbo 5-gallon. This is a 3.5 gallon, enough for any family. Shred your tax documents, receipts, old junk mail, old bills, things that maybe have your social security number on it, things that have your address on it, your birthday. What about prescription labels, right? And you're worried that somebody's gonna see your name and what you're taking, all that stuff. It'll shred those as well. In fact, it'll shred 90 sheets with its auto shredder that you put in the back. So if you've got like an entire tax document, you can put the whole thing in there and it'll shred through it one at a time. Or you can feed through 8 sheets at a time when you're trying to do that. I do have colors available. I'll go through those really quickly. This is the what we're calling marble. All right, very, very limited. It is extended delivery, so you can inquire about that. We have it available, I'll go to the one right next to me, which is the rose gold. All right, very limited. Up front, I have it in red, I have it in silver, I have it in black, and I have it in blue. And I will tell you, the thing is amazing. Anybody out there that, you know, I've got it on auto shred right now, it'll start shredding. Anybody out there that wants to get a shredder, get it today. This discount is ridiculous to be able to get this wonderful discount. And it just chews through paper. And we have this so you can see what it does. That's microcut, which is so small nobody will be able to read it. $58 off today and free shipping and handling. Let me introduce you to Bill Duggan. He'll give you all the good stuff to talk about when it comes to a shredder. Bill, everybody out there really has a responsibility to get one of these, because if you lose your identity, it's really hard to get it back.
Well, Guy, 1 in 7 of us fall victim to being an identity theft victim. That's why the federal government even tells us we need to shred our documents. We all have them. Some of them are in drawers, some of them are on the counter, some of them come in the mail, but that's why Embassy's been so popular. And you said it perfectly. 8-sheet capacity in the front, 3.5-gallon pull-out drawer. We love these shiny finishes because leave it out. We want it to look good because if it's out, you're going to use it. The big game changer is this auto shred tray. I mean, a lot of us don't have that. A lot of us don't have microcut, so that's going to be a nice upgrade. But this tray, it's just great because all of a sudden, okay, it's Sunday. By the way, Guy, happy Sweater Vest Sunday.
Yeah.
And the thing is, all of a sudden, I have been shredding for months. So all of a sudden, this stack has just grown. 30 sheets, 90 sheets. I can take the entire stack or half of it or all of it and just load it up in the back. And guess what? Guy, I'm going back to doing things I want to do. I'm going back to, you know, yard work, watching games with the kids or playing with the kids. That is such convenience. And realize, while this is engaged, I'm not done. I can continue the purge in the home office and get rid of all these stuff that I don't need, but stuff that I've kept because it's personal and private, and it's about being secure, but it's about managing that clutter. And if you're like me, Guy, my home office is in the guest room, and company's coming. I want to be able to get rid of this stuff. I want my office to look good. Embassy thinks of everything. These are all on casters. I love this 3.5-gallon bin. It holds a lot. But more importantly, it's not going to fill up a lot because it's that smaller, finer shred. And thank you, that's perfect. That smaller shred allows it to be more secure. It's about thousands of shreds per page. I'm putting in my clear bin too, so you guys can see microcut in action. But you're not shredding with something like this. This is 50-year-old technology that you're trusting your identity, your credit score to, your interest payments to. So you're upgrading to a more protected shred, which is great. But you're also getting all these added conveniences. And finally, it's under $100, which we're excited about. We still give you a great care package. So you notice how the teeth got bigger, or the teeth multiplied and the gears got bigger to give us cross-cut, which was definitely a better option. Watch what happens here. Micro-cut. The teeth multiply, the gears got huge to go through all of those stacks of paper. That gives it some weight, but that also gives it some power. So when it does ship for free, it is another great time to pick it up. You can see the evolution. And that's peace of mind. Guy, that yellow stuff right there, that is great packing material for the holiday season too. And when this does ship to you for free, which we don't always get to do, recycle the cardboard. Don't recycle your identity. Your mailing label, that barcode can be read. So take that cardboard, check this out. thick cardboard, microcut. It's gone. That is peace of mind and performance. And just like you were saying, Guy, you liked your shredder. You've given them as gifts before. I have as well. It's practical. It's needed. It's an essential for a home office. But like my office is small. I use this drawer as my waste bin because it, dual purpose, which is great. But more importantly, I have power and performance when I need it. And we all do, because you know what I found in my recycling bin, Guy? There's an HSN employee in the building. I found their host cards. And the crazy thing is, a lot of us are working from home now. I used to take stuff to the office because they had a better shredder than I did. Now I have a better shredder, but I'm also protecting my work stuff, my personal stuff. It's about protection. Because, Guy, a lot of us, when we're victims of identity theft, we don't realize it until it's too late. Until we sit down and try to refinance or get that better interest rate. Like, oh, there's this ding from 7 months ago. Like, huh? I wasn't even in the country. What are you talking about? Or wasn't even here. Or I hadn't even left the house. How could I have bought a new car? This is why you're going to protect yourself, and check out this power. About 4 pages here, added some staples. It's auto shredding in the back. It's just really peace of mind. I'm going to go back to have my coffee because it's Sunday. Cheers.
Well, I told Bill this forever. You know what I love it? I love it for, what I use it for? I love it because it gives me like a way to relieve stress. It's very therapeutic. I love shredding stuff. I just do. I'm like, I get all this, I get a lot of junk mail, especially this time of year. I don't even open it up because I know, what it says. It doesn't have my name, but it just says addressee, whatever it is. Or it's addressed in a weird way, almost like a to whom it may concern, right in the shredder because I know they don't know me, and it's probably just sales stuff and all that, so I don't even bother with it. And I love being able to go through there. I also love the fact that I recycle the paper, and it's a fraction of the size when you chop it down to that size. You'll love it. Over 2,734 people have already picked it up. If you've never owned a shredder, this is your first shredder right here. I'm telling you, you will love it. Embassy is responsible for the bulk of the shredders that are anywhere in the world. They produce a great model. All right, all kinds of several models. They do industrial. This is the elite model. It's the one that's made for home because it's not big and jumbo. By the way, it is on wheels. They're not lightweight. They are heavy because the gearbox that chops everything up is heavy duty, all right? It's got to chew through staples, it's got to get through cardboard and all that stuff. So when you get free shipping, it's costing, there's no such thing as free shipping. It's costing everybody money, not only us, but the vendor as well, to ship this out to you, but we want you to get it because we also know word of mouth, you're going to tell everybody about it. I originally got it, Bill, because first of all, mail was piling up on my dining room table, and I would just leave it there, and then finally I'm like, why don't I just shred it every day? So I probably shred 4 or 5 days a week before my shredder went down, my last one. So I was looking to get this one because you know what, for me, I don't get a ton of mail. I don't need a big giant jumbo shredder. This is a great size. You have all the best features that Embassy utilizes, which is bulk shredding, so you can put up to 90 sheets of paper in here. And I just realized that I have tax returns that are older than, 5 years? You gotta keep, or is it 7? I got tax returns that are like 9 and 10 years old, and they're that thick, and I'm like, how else would I get rid of those? What am I gonna take them in the backyard and burn them? No, put them in your shredder. But I mean, honestly, you worry about how am I gonna get rid of that stuff? And I'll say one more thing and give it back to Bill. If you don't think people dumpster dive, you are sadly mistaken. All right, it doesn't matter what neighborhood you live in. I live in a nice neighborhood, and it's like, a lot of people around, and I will put like an old beat up, half broken, like chair out there. It's gone in 5 minutes. So there are wonderful people out there that are recycling your products, and I love that. But there are also people that go out at night, look through your garbage, and see if they can find some information on you. And once they do, if they can attach that to a Social Security or a bank number, that's where you lose your ID, all right? And people do that, unfortunately. People do that, all right? You can see over 2,800 people have picked it up. Lowest price I've ever seen on any shredder. I don't think we've ever done one lower. We may have done one at 89 a long time ago, but Bill, great deal.
Not with the auto shred, and that's the big game changer. We haven't done it at this great value. So that's why you're picking. You're upgrading in terms of convenience, in terms of that shred, getting great power. And Guy, I love how you mentioned the junk mail. So sure, I go through the mail. I went on vacation and came back and had a lot of mail to go through. And, okay, I need this one. I need to look at this one. All those other ones I didn't need. I took the entire stack, put them in the tray in the back, and went back to unpacking the bag and starting the laundry. But you were saying this is addressed to Dear Resident, but Dear Resident is also being thrown out with this that has my name and address. You want to protect any bit of information. The holiday cards that we're all going to get, love them, right? But the thing is, those envelopes have our name, have our address. shred those. Keep the card, shred the identity stuff. And that's where the government tells us we need to shred the credit card offers, the insurance forms, the bank statements, the medical stuff, the travel documents, because a little bit of information in the wrong hands can really do some damage. And they told us, you know, the Federal Trade Commission says guard your Social Security number. We get that. But they specifically say shred charge receipts, shred credit applications, and other sensitive documents. And Guy, that other, it's going to be different for every household. But more importantly, it's going to be different for me versus someone else in the house or your kids. Kids and seniors are the most susceptible. And this is actually something that's interesting too. When we launched Embassy here, I'm just going to keep talking since this is shredding. When we launched Embassy here, it was 1 in 10 of us were victims of identity theft. It's actually gone up. It's 1 in 7. Because you think about it, we are printing more stuff off the computer. We're getting pre-filled out applications in the mail with advertisements and stuffed envelopes that we have to open because they pack them so thick. With this power, and please note, I'm shredding in the front because, you know, I'm doing that home office cleaning, but I've loaded it up in the back. I don't have to wait. I can do multitasking because it's a smaller shred, not this 50-year-old 30 shreds per page, but thousands of shreds per page. I'm upgrading, but it's also going to fill up this bin a lot less quick, so I'm not emptying it after every shred. I mean, how many times have we done this? Okay, it's not going to happen to me, right? Look at how much space that one page is going to take up versus what everything else I've shredded. And I got to tell you, these finishes are because it's the elite model. If you find it anywhere, micro cut can be more expensive, auto shredding can be more expensive, and it comes in black. Embassy's really taking care of us where we have some nice finishes. So yes, Guy, like you were talking about, leave it out because all of a sudden I don't need this. It feels good to get rid of that. Because I was purging over the summer. I had some time. Guys, some of the stuff I found was just comical. Like, here's HOA statement from a place I haven't lived in years. But the thing is, it still has my identity. It still has my middle initial. I don't want it out there, so I'm not going to run the risk. And just talk gift giving. I know you gave one a few years ago in the past. Yep. It wasn't this model, but this is the new one. I gave one to my mom a few years ago because in the corner of the garage were boxes of stuff. You know, floor space that we could use for other stuff, but she couldn't get rid of it because it was estate documents from when my grandmother had passed away. And she's waiting for the day at the church or the bank to get free shredding. I got her a powerhouse. She, you know, plopped down right in front of the TV and did it herself. And you'll enjoy it too. You see the power, you see the performance, you see the upgrade to auto shredding, to that micro cut, and you're protecting your identity, but you're also managing the clutter, which feels really good because that stack of documents that's on the kitchen counter is gone. By the way, tax season is right after the holidays. Do you know 49% of all identity theft happens during tax season? Because we get stuff in the mail, we're printing stuff off the computer, we're digging stuff out of boxes, and then we're just, you know, throwing it away. No, you don't want to just throw anything away. Because remember, this does ship for free, so that cardboard, recycle it. Don't recycle your identity when you can shred it with the power you're getting today. Yeah. That's really what's great about it.
All right, if you want to get it, I have it available in the marble. All right. I have it in rose gold. I have it in red. This is silver. I also have it available in black. And then the one down the end is blue. I'm buying one today. I'm excited. I love the size. By the way, it is on caster wheels. These are a little bit heavy because of the, you know, those gears, those solid metal gears inside have some weight because they have to get through cardboard and staples and all that stuff. So we will, but they put it on wheels so you can move it around. Some people like to bring it out when they're, you know, they shred once a week. So you can roll it out, no problem. But I'm telling you, get it. I don't know when we're gonna have one at $99 that has auto feed. And if you don't have auto feed, you can still do 8 sheets at a time. That's how many you can get through here. But a lot of times you got like 60, 70 sheets of paper. You don't wanna sit around and have to keep feeding them in 8 at a time. You can put 90 sheets of paper up in the tray, and it'll automatically go through all those. So if it's, you know, it's things that are like old tax documents, escrow documents, you know, things from the bank. I get a bank statement, it's like 9 pages long inside an envelope. I just, you know, I could probably get it out through all at once, but I'll put it in the auto feeder and just walk away and let it do its business. So if you want to get it, the item number is 734608. We are doing it at what, $58 off today. So if you want to get it with free shipping, we're doing everything on free shipping on our electronics today. And we're also doing flex pay of 5 flex, $20 to get it home. Just pick a color. Bill, I think everybody out there, this is an item that I think everybody should have. Be honest, everybody should have one of these. Great gift.
That's why the government warns us. And finally, that it is under $100. We still give everyone a great care package of 6 lubricant sheets and a bin liner. We want you to be protected. We want to make shredding fun again. We want you to enjoy your sweater vest someday.
Look at us. Look at us.
I mean, hello.
We rarely do that. It's pretty funny. Hey, Bill, I will see you. Well, I'll probably see you before Thanksgiving because I know you're crazy busy like I am. But thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Cheers, mate.
All right, buddy. Sweater vest Sunday. Anyway, hey, by the way, the item is 734608 if you want to grab that. We had a great hour with everybody. Coming up, we've got great stuff coming up with our special guest of the day, Andrew Lessman. If you have not seen our best value of the day, you know, you got to take care of yourself. I've been talking about that. Andrew's there to help out with that. And the lovely and talented Bobby Ray Carter. I'll see you guys in a couple of days. If I don't, have a great Thanksgiving. See you soon.